What's going on, beautiful people? This is Anshul from Orange County Performance, and today we're taking 3 college athletes through an entire advanced knee rehab session.
My name is Jaden Goodall. I'm a senior at Canyon High School. I play basketball and I got a few D1 offers. My boy Anshul is going to get me some work in.
My name is Khutsishvili. I'm a junior at Esperanza High School. I play football and I'm here to get some work in.
What's up, guys? It's Josh Goodall here, 6'7". I'm team captain at Canyon basketball, and I'm looking forward to going to college next year and getting ready with my boy Anshul right there. He's the guy.
First thing we're doing is a tib raise. You're gonna take the tib bar, gonna put it nice and high. Calves are gonna go all the way on the bench. You're gonna feel a full stretch, right? Just like your wrists, like you're extending it all the way. And then you're gonna curl it up, hold it, activate those tibialis, and we're gonna drop it right back down, okay? So we're gonna get a bunch of those. We're gonna get 8 for 3. Then we're gonna get a full range calf raise. This is just a warm up. So go and hold this for support, full stretch. Heels are touching the box. And from here, we're gonna go all the way up on the balls of our feet. We're gonna hold, and then we're gonna come right back down and touch. So we're gonna go up quick, and then we're gonna control it slowly on the way down. All right, we're gonna get 8 of those as well. Posterior tib raise. Take a ball right in between your heels, grab your weight. And from here, you're gonna squeeze the ball as hard as you can with your heels. And then we're going into a calf raise and right back down. 8, 8, and 15. And then the last thing you're gonna do is a soleus raise right down here. My head is not gonna come up when I do the calf raise. Instead, it's gonna stay low, and I'm gonna get up on the balls of my foot, just like that. So we're doing a 4-corner warm up here. These guys are getting all 4 of the muscles that are active in controlling the ankle. Nice and worked up, ready to go for the session. No one can really show me, and no one has really done any studies based on these 4 muscles specifically in improving knee health. However, the more stable that our ankle is, the more stable our knee is going to be. So the 4 muscles that we're working here are the posterior tibialis, the anterior tibialis, the soleus, and the calf. Our guy Jaden here tweaked his knee about, 3-4 months ago. It's been a while. He's fully healthy, just getting him back to basketball playing shape. Now, don't let your head hit my hand. Go up. There you go. You feel a difference? Oh yeah, that's lit. Yep, there you go. Beautiful. And there's that soleus muscle right there. It's that muscle that separates from the gastroc. It's underneath and attaches straight into the Achilles. And he's got a pretty defined soleus right there. So nice to see. Good, Jaden. The reason we do this 4-step ankle warm-up is 1, to incorporate and activate all the muscles that control the ankle. So dorsiflexion, extension, everything along those lines. It's gonna help incorporate ankle stability. A stable ankle is gonna directly support the knee joint, which is the whole point of this video. The whole point of this session is to get these guys' knees feeling right. It's gonna be a DNS star. For this movement, it's gonna be kind of like a side plank and a rotational movement put together. So you're gonna start on the bottom, shoulder and elbow stacked right on top of each other. And we're gonna get into like a side plank type of thing. From here, my opposite arm and opposite leg are gonna reach away from each other, and this knee is driving into the ground as hard as I can possibly put it in there, and then we're bringing it right back to center. So we're reaching, squeezing everything, coming right back to center. Bend this knee, so yep, there you go. Now drive this knee into the floor as hard as you can possibly go. There you go, you feel that? There you go, good, good. The DNS star is a great application for the glute medius and your hip stability aspect, as well as the rotational / anti-rotational stability aspects. So the external obliques are gonna be firing here, getting these guys ready for some more complex movements, and then we're gonna be moving on into the actual workout. Next thing we're doing is a hip stability drill, where we're gonna take this band, you guys already got it, slightly above the knees, ideally. So from here, we're gonna take this ball, put it into the wall, right on our knee. All right, from here, we're gonna keep an upright torso. So I don't want you guys leaning forward like this. We're gonna keep an upright torso, and we're gonna drive this knee into the ball, into the wall. as hard as we can, okay? From there, we're gonna step out. We're gonna plant all 5 toes on the floor and we're gonna push out against the band as hard as we can. Hold for 1 second and then bring it back, all right? We're gonna do that 8 times. On the 8th time, you're gonna hold for 10 seconds. 2 and 1, and we're stepping off and we're sitting and then we're walking, okay? We're walking, we're keeping the band tight the whole entire time. The band cannot come loose. So the knees are driven out the entire time and we're walking, okay? We're gonna walk just 10 steps down, 10 steps back. The reason we do this movement is because it's a closed chain application to glute activity. Extremely important. A lot of early stage rehab is done lying sideways or without any gravity acting on the body itself. So this way we have a closed chain, right? The feet are down and these guys are now working to engage their glutes while their chain is closed. Really good for applications like cutting on the football field or cutting on a basketball court off like a crossover, any of these other movements where we require our knees to be stable. And obviously that's gonna be done through the ankles and the hips, which is what we're getting right here. Our next move is gonna be a reverse sled drag. So we're gonna get these guys loaded up. We got 90 pounds on this sled. They're gonna tie this around their backs. We're gonna sit into it, so trust it a little bit. Right, we're gonna drive the knee hard into the ground over our toe, and we're gonna push back and we're gonna lock out each time. Down the room, and then we're gonna come back. All right? You're gonna feel your quads burn on this. It's gonna feel real good. The reverse sled drag is an amazing exercise for knee health, especially advanced knee health when loading it at this level. We have 135 pounds on one, 90 pounds on the other. What this is able to do is force the knee over the toe, right? Knee over the toe, but in a position where we're leaning our weight back. So it's gonna give us an advantageous way to strengthen that quad group without putting too much stress on that knee joint. With a 90-90 hammy bridge, you're gonna be down flat on your back with the box in front of you. And from here, you're gonna bridge up. We're gonna dig our heels super hard into the box, right? We're holding the plate right above and we're bridging up. From here, we're gonna remove one foot, hold, and then switch, okay? You're gonna feel your hamstrings light up. If that's too easy, you could do a jump switch and make it explosive. The benefits of this exercise is for deceleration and to work that hamstring. So for example, our hamstring, when we're stopping, is what's keeping our knee from going right out the door. This is that exercise where we're digging those heels in, we're engaging our posterior, our deep longitudinal system, getting those hamstrings active, and we're making it dynamic so that in an application like stopping, or like for Eddie playing football, he's gonna cut and stop. For a guy like Jaden, he's gonna try and stop on a dime and then pull up. All the deceleration stuff that's applicable to sports is gonna be what this exercise is fantastic for. So this next exercise, guys, we're gonna be doing agility-focused land. So what this is gonna look like, we're gonna focus on landing in a quarter squat. So just worrying about the landing right now, we're gonna drop off, land in a quarter squat, and be ready to bounce any different way. And you're gonna throw it either to my left or my right or straight up. And I'm gonna have to absorb the force and produce force in the direction to grab that ball. And we're back. That's 1 rep. You're gonna get into an isometric lunge on the balls of your foot. So what this is gonna look like is you're gonna get a nice wide stance. You're gonna sink down pretty deep into this stance. You're gonna be off your foot, right? And I'm gonna be throwing the ball the whole time. So you're gonna be catching it, and you're gonna be working on keeping your balance here the whole time. Don't let your feet come flat, right? Don't let that heel touch the floor. And keep that core braced the entire time. Our last exercise for the day is a touchdown squat. So all we're gonna do is we're gonna rack the kettlebell on our shoulders, opposite shoulder. And from here, we're gonna hinge back We're gonna drive the knee over our toe just a little bit, touch down, and then explode back up, all right? So hinge, squat, touch the heel, and come back up. You're doing 25 of these on each leg. One of the best ways to rehab the knee is to take a rehab exercise and make it harder. So what we're doing here is we're getting 3 plates to make it a big distance for Jaden to travel, and then we're loading it with weight, so it's gonna make it even harder. Ideally, these are Poliquin step-ups, Patrick step-ups. There's a bunch of different names for them, but they're a staple in knee rehab. So why not make that an extremely advanced movement by just adding some weight, adding some height, increasing the intensity that way. And that's what these guys are doing right now.